my tradition. Here's hoping that I started the stream correctly, because I was in fact watching somebody else stream until approximately 2 minutes ago. Just wait a couple minutes for my tablet to catch up with the fact that I'm streaming, otherwise I will not be able to see my chat. It's good stuff. Sure would be nice if, whoop, there we go. Sure would be nice if all those mobile issues could be fixed. Hey Twitch. Whoa, hello there pop filter, what are you doing? Rolling around all over the place. It's probably okay, right? Let's see. Just rattling my head around to see if it's more or less working. It seems to be more or less working. Let me know if there's any weird sound issues caused by my pop filter rocking back and forth. It's not really a proper pop filter, it's just a bit of sock over a piece of wire attached to my headset. So it's not exactly high quality streaming material, but it does the job. Just gonna go ahead and wait a couple minutes, see if anyone who usually joins from my Twitter or from notifications comes along tonight. All right. Tillotig, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I know I said that I'd stream earlier today, but then I got caught up watching a stream of some old, what do you call it? Old CG stuff. Really interesting videos. Now, Tillotig, how's my audio sound against the music? Because as you know, we had to adjust it quite a bit with the Switch last night. How does it sound? Am I too quiet? About right? How dare I prioritize my entertainment over yours? I know you reckon it's good. All right, I'll get started then. Okay, so time to upgrade the vehicles. A little more on voice, but not much. All right, once it's loaded, give me a second and I'll go adjust that.
Oxygen production offline.
Just adjust it down a little bit in my voice, in my ears, so that it's not me trying to shout over it. All right, so you reckon just a little bit up on voice? Let's try that. How is that? A little bit too loud now? How does that sound if I speak with this voice? Peter Piper picked a pickled peppers. Something pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. How do I not remember that tongue twister? I'm going to assume that's good. That's good. That's good. Excellent. All right. So, 'tis time to upgrade. You can see over here my prawn suit hanging out in my moon pool, which I built last stream. Very exciting times. Hi Ashmelon, thanks for coming. So I've got upgrades for my own shit, and I also have upgrades for the vehicles. And I'm going to try and do a couple of those tonight. But I've got to remember first what it actually is that I upgraded last time, because I've forgotten. So I have the thermoblade, or as I like to call it, the fish kebab, because I don't have a very good sense of humor. We've got the ultra high capacity tank. Got that odd chip. We've got the rebreather, finally equipped. Radiation gloves, ultra glide fins. That's right, so we can swim real fast now, and we've got more oxygen as well. So our underwater maneuverability has increased a lot. Yep, so that's what we've got there. We've got those. We could upgrade to the repulsion cannon. That's actually doable more or less right now. Now, I don't know what the Mark II depth module will do, and I certainly don't remember which depth module we have for the Seamoth yet. And then the prawn suit also gets a depth module upgrade, but I don't have kyanite yet. So, no, that's the wrong menu. That's the right menu. I want to have a look at the blueprints and see if that just lets us know. Cyclops. How deep can it go? Let's see. I would have thought that it would have said under ratings how deep it could go, but apparently not. What about the Seamoth? Does that say how deep it can go with its various... Crush depth is 200 meters, but it doesn't say what it is with the upgrades. So I guess I have to actually go down to the ship and check what it is. Auto charge? Did I not make that yet? I'm not sure what you mean by auto charge. No, not enter. Where's that upgrade panel? There it is. So we've got the... We only have the depth module Mark 1. Okay, so I actually need multiple depth modules for that. Prawn suit I definitely won't have any depth upgrades for, and same with the Cyclops. What have I dropped here? Okay, I don't know why there was just a water bottle hanging out outside my house.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But speaking of water bottles, how's this going? That's not what I meant to do at all, but it is between me and the water bottles, so... How's this going? Oh yeah, it's still like ages before we got more water out of that. Fine. Everything's looking good in here. No particular reason for me to go and check that out. Just real keen for... Not real keen, real proud. That's better. Of what I've created here. I think you had a blueprint for your Flipper's charging held item. Did I? That kind of rings a bell now that you say it, but... Did I... Perhaps I picked something up to let me do that? Rather than getting a blueprint for it? Maybe MISC? Nope. Suppliers? Yeah, here we go. The swim charge fins. So I own this, but it's not something I want to use. I would rather have the go fast fins. Some good English. And then the next thing to check, of course, is what upgrades we're going to be getting here. Okay. So we can probably go ahead and do that. Hull reinforcement. Engine efficiency, which is good, but I don't have any polyaniline, nor do I know how to make it. And storage module, which again, probably don't need it for the prawn, right? Because it already has one. But for the Seamoth, that could be very useful. Right. Let's see, well, we can definitely get this. Oh, wait, no, we already have this one, right? We don't need that one. This one's cool, the solar charger. That would be great, but again, don't have that polyaniline. Torpedo system, gotta get this, but we don't have any ability to make torpedoes yet. Wait, actually, yes we do. We can make vortex torpedoes. Gas torpedoes we can't make yet, though. Alright, and sonar. I think we already have this one, right? Yeah. Alright. I don't know where to start. Where should I start? Maybe with the hull reinforcement and the Actually, I wonder if I can make the storage module straight off, because then I could take the Seamoth and go collect some things. Similarly, if I make the drill arm, then I can take the prawn suit out, find a big mineral deposit, and go collect lots of minerals. In either case, I need a bunch of titanium and a little lithium and some diamond if I choose to make the prawn one. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. No, I don't know. Yes, I want it to be beautiful white. That's probably a bad color to make it. Makes it more obvious to enemies, but don't care. Alright, okay. I feel like I was low on titanium the last time that I was playing this. Yeah, super low on titanium. Alright. Okay. So, if I take some of this stuff, I can make... Is it the hull upgrade or the storage? You know what? I'm just going to take all the lithium that I have and all the titanium that I have and also some diamond. Hello, fish. And see if I can create a couple things for the Seamoth first. Do I have to dock? Presumably I have to dock the Seamoth, right? Before I can upgrade it here. Just go ahead and hop into this one. Walk it down here. Stuff. Did I leave any stuff in this one last time? Nope, I did remember to empty it. That's good. Right. Let's go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I wish it didn't have the lights on by default. I always feel like it's wasting power. It probably isn't wasting power, but it seems wasteful of power. Right. Okay, so I can make this... I can either make hull reinforcement or a storage module, but considering I have to go and get a bunch of titanium, I think it's probably better for me to make the storage module. Alright. And then the first order of business will be a... Yes, there we go. Will be a... Now, how do I actually get to that storage module? I wonder. Over here? I don't know. Well, let's put it underwater and find out. First order of business is going to be a trip to...
All systems online.
A trip to... Well, what the fuck? What's attacking me? Oh, is that cool thing that happens sometimes where you exit the Seamoth but it hasn't finished moving forward? Okay, there's the storage. Cool. Alright, that's got space for a good few bits of titanium in it. So that's what we're going to do first. I would like to find... It's over there. Sunk to the ocean bed. Well, we've been there. All I need to do is to find my friends, the bits of... I want to say rubble, but that's not quite the right word, right? I don't want to bother these boys. Wreckage, that's the one. I think I have a beacon that can be used for this. Let's stick the one onto the old home and see if I can find some good stuff between there and here. I feel like for sure I must have already gotten most of the titanium, but there was an awful lot of wreckage. Maybe if I look in the deeper parts. Did you hear that, by the way? I hit my first fish of the night. Rip fish. We've got tons of salt around here, but no wreckage. This is a pretty cool forest. Gotta say, it's... Oh, there's the mushroom forest over there. It's really cool. In fact, you know, I bet there's wreckage or things I could scan here in the mushroom forest. I'm just worried about there being aliens that will murder me. So I'll turn that off. Oh, there's these good guys. Just salt down there. Yep. God, you're making acronyms for everything, aren't you? LSJ for Light Side Jedi, SFM for Senseless Fish Murder. I'm more than just an acronym factory, you know? Let's just go ahead and get stuck on that. Yeah, sure, get stuck on that. Good stuff. You know, I'm infinitely safer in the sea moth than out of it, even if I haven't given it the hull upgrade yet. Let's go ahead and act on that. You know what I didn't do? I didn't put my other shit away, did I? Nope, just got a bunch of diamond uselessly in my inventory. Oh well, I'm not going back now. Alrighty. What is here for the taking? Oops. Oh, some of that. Lead, good stuff. This isn't going to be the most, well, hopefully this isn't going to be the most exciting part of the stream. I'm just going to be going around looking for materials, so, I guess, how did everyone's weeks go? Nothing too troublesome, I hope. I don't need gold. I don't want gold. I have tons of gold and no use for it, well, limited use for it. I hope you're all well. I hope. Is that some lithium just hanging out there? Sure is. I hope you got to eat some good food. Get some healthy exercise in. Play some video games. Hang out with some friends. I don't think I've been up here before. Maybe. I wonder if this is where bone sharks live and I'm just gonna come up here and fuck my shit up. Probably. What are you? Oh, some sort of sand shark. Oh yeah, fuck off. Silver. I'm much more interested in lead than in silver or gold at the moment. All that stuff comes in the sandstone. Sandstone? Good English. Yeah, good English. Sandstone outcrop. Fuck's over here. Fuck off. It's not even like hurting my sea moth. It will hurt me though. I'll risk it. Copper. I want titanium and lead, not gold, silver, and copper. Oh well. Alright. Moving on up. Some floaty rocks. Not useful to me. Have I been up here? I can't even tell. God, I'm so bad at mental navigation. I've been off this drop off? I feel like at any moment I'm gonna end up getting attacked by something. Yeah, like a bone shark, like that. Fuck off! I could really do with that torpedo upgrade, hey. You know, they're called bone sharks, right? But I wonder why they're called bone sharks, or specifically why they're called sharks. I don't know what it is in taxonomy that makes a shark specifically a shark. And taxonomic classifications are all kind of weird in the first place. Where's that repair tool? I could definitely do with some repair on that Seamoth. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I'm glad that I I got back in when I did. What's the whoa, what's this interesting biome? I don't think I've been here before. I don't think I've been here before. Oh Jesus, this looks dangerous though. And it's right near bone shark territory. 300's my limit currently. All right. This is really cool. Oh, is this one of the biomes that that have the blood oil stuff in it? But I've never seen these guys before. I bet they'll kill me right dead if I touch one. But oh, I want to scan it. I want to know what it is. Oh, I might as well. I'm gonna have to get some of this sooner or later for benzene purposes. Some quartz. I think I'm running low on that, and I need glass. Always need glass. Deep shroom. Whoa. Had I not taken one of those before? Have I scanned it? I'd scanned it but never taken one. Okay. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go. Not before I got this shale. Lithium, good stuff. So the question is this the same biome that I initially found rubies in and I've just approached it from a different angle? Or is this... No, because these boys weren't there in that one. So this is a similar biome but different. It's also... I mean, I guess the depth is roughly the same, right? Which makes sense. What I'm the most interested in, of course, is... Gosh, you can get real deep here. Oh, Jesus. It only took 7 off. That's not too bad. Fuck off. I feel like I'm pretty low energy today, but apparently that doesn't prevent me from just being able to lazily draw fuck off at things. Must be an Australian thing. Whoa. It's interesting music happening at the moment too. Hey, this is new music for me. Just turning it up a bit in my own ears. Fuck you. So if they attack me directly, it does do quite a bit of damage. Just keeping an eye on my depth as well. There's a ruby there. Much less interested in ruby than I would be in, say, kyanite or gas pods. It's a salt deposit. Oh, listen. I mean, this is what I was exactly looking for, was wreckage. Oh shit, that was... What the fuck is that? That's new? Oh no. Where'd it go? I know some of the enemies, or I suppose I call them enemies, but I mean like some of the indigenous life forms can teleport. That's just a rock, hey? It's not actually a... Can I, you reckon I can risk a repair here? Let's find out. Right. Not a harvestable rock. I keep starting sentences and then not finishing them. I'm aware that's annoying and I apologize. Just a little bit tired today. Now, where's that bloody... I don't even know what it was. It was kind of like a blob spider. Did you guys see it? I mean, it was around here, so I'm sure if I get out and make myself vulnerable, it'll turn up again, right? Inventory full? Fuck off. I forgot how much blood oil takes up. let's go ahead and stick this in there, and these ones too, and yeah, let's stick that in there as well. Alright, we got the salvage stuff. This could have titanium in it. Yeah, it does. Good. When was my last save? When I started the game. Tonight. I don't save that often because ultimately I don't want to save scum. It's a hell of a drop-off. And as you can see, like, I don't desperately need, like, no, that's not quite right, the right phrasing. I'm not constantly in danger of death. I mean, I am constantly in danger of death in a general sense, but in a more specific sense, I'm not kind of constantly at the edge of death. I'm usually more or less in control of my shit. So there's no particular need to, fluid intake. Well, I think I can actually handle that one. Go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Gotta keep an eye on those stats. I've forgotten, I've totally lost my train of thought. Why do I stream this game on Sunday nights again? That looks like something I could scan. For titanium. Awesome. How's that their inventory? Tons of space, good. Let's salvage. Oh no, it's a fucking modification station fragment. So if anyone here is new, the modification station is something that I searched for an awfully long time. This is an area I have been to before, but obviously I missed that modification station fragment. Ah, life. 'Tis good. 'Tis good. I think that was another fish death for you, by the way, Tilotig. Now, I'm gonna go against your classification of senseless fish murder again here. For something to be a murder, right, there has to be a motive. Otherwise, it's just manslaughter. Is that how it works in our legal system? So therefore, I would argue, in my defense, that because it's senseless, it literally can't be a murder. Jesus, what am I doing? How much inventory space? Like, I can fit 2 more metal salvage, or a bunch of other crap, and 1 more metal salvage. Next time before I go out, I'm going to tell it to put metal salvage on the HUD. What's this? Creature egg, useless. I suppose I could get a aquarium going in my house if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. It's kind of cool over there. Have I been over here? Surely I've been over here, right? Is this where I came from, in fact? Or is this another part of the same area? I feel like the last time I was here, those spiky electrical guys weren't here. Or maybe I'm confusing this place with a different but similar biome. Oh, those things phase in, okay. The fuck is with the teleporting wildlife in this planet? Seriously, can you imagine if Earth's wildlife could teleport? What would that be the biggest problem with, do you think? Like, snakes, spiders, or maybe, I mean, this is the ocean, right? So maybe it only applies to ocean creatures, even on Earth. So you could have teleporting manta rays, teleporting sharks. You could have teleporting those weird fucking jellyfishes that was definitely a dead fish. Sorry. If you know the jellyfish that live in the deep ocean that can't come out of the deep ocean because their bodies evolved at pressure, so they can only exist. God, there's another one. Exist. I'm not a senseless murderer, I promise. They can only exist in similarly pressurized environments. These fish are running into me now. This is not my fault. There's a bone shark, just for fun. I'm gonna need food real soon. I want to check out this plateau though. There's something to scan for titanium. Real curious about these power transmitter fragments and why they're scattered all over the place. Like, was I not the first person to be here? Is this like a remnant of stuff from the Degas? I can't believe this thing was up here the whole time. I can't believe this thing was up here the whole time and I never looked at it. Out fucking standing. There's a reef back even. I don't know where I am compared to my home, and like I have no space in my inventory. I can't believe this thing was up here the whole time and I never even looked at it. Amazing. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Ashmelon, I am not going to be able to read all that. Can I have a summary? Alright. Alright, do I have any food on me? No, we gotta do this fast then. Torch. Oh, there's a way in here as well, okay. How is my... Well, there we go. How's my laser cutter looking? Remember like 2 streams ago when I thought that you had to move the thing around? Those were stupid times. Alright, what else have we got here? I'm mostly interested in blueprints that I haven't seen before, time capsules, etc. Also food, because I'm kind of running out of food. My belly is empty. Oh, I keep seeing something that it looks like I can... There we go. What was that? Ah, something that I already had. Okay. Power cell charger fragment. Alright, there we go. That's it. That is my inventory. And it doesn't look like there was anything new in here anyway, because I've come at such a kind of late stage. Kind of is awesome not to have to worry about oxygen though. You can see how easy that was for me. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now I don't have to worry about coming back here either. Where's home? There it is. Homicide with reckless indifference to human life. Right, well, I'm gonna get you on that point then. Fish aren't human. I know. I know I gotta eat. I know I gotta eat. I'm on top of it. You know, I'd stop off on the way to kill myself some dinner, but my inventory's full. Yeah, so this was all part of that general network of shroomy places that's right near my house. I saw someone, and I'm not sure who it was because I watched it on mobile, and mobile is just a real bitch for displaying any kind of useful information. But someone had clipped the moment where I was in my observatory last time, and I looked to my left and I said safety. I looked to my right, I said safety, and then I looked straight ahead and said death, because that's what's out there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Potatoes are what I need right now. No, putting my shit away is what I need right now, because otherwise I will not be able to... No, I want the Sea Glide, fuck off. Otherwise I won't be able to get any potatoes into my inventory. Oh my god, please get off. Inventory full, alright. Gonna be eating potatoes one at a time here.
Stabilizing.
Alright, that's not too bad. I think I'll go out and get a fish for the remainder of my victuals. But first, let's put my shit away. I got a lot of titanium, so that's good. What's here? I can make hydrochloric acid with deep shrooms. Okay, that's cool. And polyaniline. Okay, polyaniline can be made with hydrochloric acid and deep shroom. So it looks like we're going to need to go back and collect some more of those there deep shrooms. Alright. Okay. Good stuff. Whack that all away. This is gold, silver, and nickel, which I don't have any of yet. Why am I still carrying this useless lubricant around? I do not even know. Deep shroom. I wonder if I can plant that. Got a little outdoor garden happening over here for those who have not seen it before. It's mostly for decorative purposes. There you go. I wonder if that will create more shrooms. Probably not, but it's also good to have a hobby. I noticed just before I started the stream as well that I have just over 500 views on my channel now, which is kind of amazing. It's nice. I really appreciate everyone coming to check out the streams when they can. As you know, I like to chat as I'm playing, so I really appreciate your company. But, oops, that one. And a bit more titanium. And finally, this one. God, that is so big. What do I actually need to create benzene? Because I bet it doesn't take up as much space as blood oil does. Literally just 3 of those, and I have 3 of those now, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn them into a benzene. Hello, Kai. Thanks for coming to the stream. One of Jamie Heinemann's tenants, when in doubt, more lard. Lard, huh? Don't know that I'd necessarily... I assume we're still talking about lube, right? Don't know that I'd necessarily want to be getting... Oh, a voice crack. That I'd necessarily wanting to get the lard out when I think of lube. But, you know, different strokes, different folks. Right. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff for my bioreactor. And while I'm here, I should cook myself a fish. find one first, of course. This is where bioluminescence is not your friend. I love that apparently I can eat while underwater. Just get some of that good seawater in with the rest of the food. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's my meal? Is it floating or dropping? Can't even tell, but I can use that. Me wasting their mortal flesh. Alright, better get back to oxygen, hey. Not really. Like, I mean, look how much oxygen I have. I definitely shouldn't get cocky about the oxygen situation, hey. Copper, useless. Well, not useless, but not what I want right now. Far from useless, in fact, but not what I want right now. A Gary fish, come here. I'll cook you inside so that your deliciously charred corpse does not fall somewhere I cannot devour it. Boomerang fish as well. No, come back! You in my chat talking about stroking with lard? Everyone? I consider you all complicit. Go ahead. Oh, that's right. I need to cook my new food. But you have to kill an animal for it. Like, I feel like it's not the best option. It's definitely worse for your body if you're eating it. I'm the one who brought up strokes. I brought it up in the context of an idiom. Good stuff. Look, there was lubricant in my inventory. I can't help that. Alright. Now, before we go out, this time, let's go ahead and enable that, that scanner room to look for fragments of crashed Aurora, huh? Metal salvage, I think is what I mean to say there. Yeah, because I have fragment, I don't need fragment. Metal salvage. Go. Okay. Let's... I have so much salt now that it... Oh, no, I need that one. Thank you. I'll have that back. I have so much salt now that it filters seawater. Kai says, I know a bloke who swears by goose lard for keeping his shotgun weatherproof. I feel like, for me, killing the goose would be more trouble than it was worth. I've met a goose. I don't think I'd really want to threaten it in any way, shape, or form. I feel like it would, fuck me up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, I feel like I'm probably getting too much titanium now. It's alright. Pick up a little bit of this titanium that's close to home. That's just been sitting here all game without anything that I could really do for it. With it. kind of cool. Look at me getting cocky. Got straying so far from my sea moth. Without any clear idea of where it is or how to get back. Yeah, nah. Nah. I remember the early stream when I did that. I got lost in a cave network and I almost drowned. I remember that very clearly, and I'm not going to be repeating it. Yoink. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Speaking of idioms, I don't actually know what that one means. Alright. Now, I'm not going to bother putting my sea moth in the driveway because I am not going to be here for very long.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alrighty. Now what else do I need? Lithium, right? Oh god, I have way too much titanium. What did I need? I needed some... I'm going to put the hull upgrade on the sea moth. I needed diamond for that, right? Ah, but is it going to be a choice between tons of metal salvage? Titanium is not something I'm going to have to worry about, hey. If it's a choice between the drill arm for the prawn suit and the hull upgrade for the sea moth. Yeah, that needs 4 diamond, as does this one. I think I'm going to do this one first and then go off and have a search for some diamond. Because if, at the very least, I know that you can get diamond in the island that has the cannon on it. Alright, so we've got a reinforced hull, we've got some storage. We can go down to Mark 1 of depth. It'd be nice to get 2. And we can do the sonar, which at the moment is definitely a priority. Later in the game, maybe it won't be when I'm not trying to build, and I can stick the torpedoes in there in that case. Now, how did we build that Mark 2 depth module sea moth? Or even better, the 3. I have to do both. Okay, so I need an enameled glass, a plasteel ingot, which I can do, and 2 magnetite, which I can also do. Alright, let's do that. Enameled glass, enameled glass, and plasteel ingot. The murder upgrade is most important. Well, it really depends on what you're trying to do, doesn't it? Alright, I've still got one of those teeth to work with. I'm going to have to go on another tooth expedition in, well, probably fairly soon. Alright, so that's the enameled glass. Plasteel is lithium plus lots of titanium. You need an ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Yep, okay, so we can do that. Tilotig, honestly, I'm happy to live and let live with the fish. It's the alien monsters that worry me more and that I really need to take care of. Cool. What am I missing? Oh, I need to get magnetite. That was silly. So focused on the things I needed to craft, did not even bother with the ones that I just already have. Oh, now what are you bitching about? Oh, I need to go out to my sea moth and take the module out of it. I guess that's okay. I can accept that for realism purposes. Skulls for the skull throne. What sort of skulls is it going to be if it's made out of fish skulls? Alright, and then to make 3, another plasteel ingot, which I might not have enough lithium for. Lithium? Lithium! Bloody hell, I need to do some vocal exercises, hey! I might not have enough lithium for, and 3 rubies, which I think I do have. It's a lithium situation in the inventory. 1. Yep, so lithium is our next priority. And then I should have tons of rubies. Because I kind of went a little bit crazy. Yeah, lots. Kind of went a little bit crazy the last time I was in a place with rubies. If you remember the last time, well, the first time I found rubies, you probably understand why I went a little crazy. That was a fun time. Murder upgrade. I think Tilotig means the torpedo upgrade, Kai. Which I had the ability to make, but chose not to right now. I only have 4 slots for upgrades on the Seamoth, so, you know, I've got to prioritize. Alright, so I got some water and some first aid with me, but I think I probably want to get another water if one has been made to drink now. And I also maybe want to eat another fish before I go. There we go. Ah, only salt? That's a shame. How close are we on the water? Ah, ages away. It's alright. We shall survive. Come here, dinner. There it is. Cooked dinner. So efficient. Did I get that one? Don't think so. I thought thunk. I think it escaped. Not that one though. Good stuff. I ate so much that I could get fat. I'm over 100% fullness. I should drink that now, but I would really love to bring another water with me. When in doubt, explode things, problem solving. Yeah. It's not really my kind of problem solving though, Tilotig. Ashmelon, how would you define murder hobo? I'm not really sure how to deal with that word. Stuff. Why do I have a laser knife? Because I built one. So that I can turn fish into food immediately. It's good stuff. Now where the hell's that lithium? Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should do is put that depth upgrade back in there so that I don't accidentally crush the Seamoth. Crush depth now 500 meters. Good shit. Alright. Now, I know for a fact that there is both lithium and diamond at Cannon Island. So I'm going to go straight ahead and enable that beacon. Work out where the hell it is. For starters, over there. Oh, okay, and finally lithium is showing up on my HUD anyway, so it's alright. Let's go get some lithium. Hopefully without enraging any of the local wildlife. Although I have stronger hull strength now, so perhaps enraging the local wildlife is also fine. Probably don't want to risk it though, hey? Alright, we've got a definition for murder hobo. Takes delight in murder and murders anything not of use. Okay. Oh, it grows underneath there. That's cute. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's take the sea moth with us. How's that energy going with the sea moth, by the way? Something I'm now a little bit sensitive to after a fun experience 300 meters down. Hi there, Do the Voodoo. Thanks for coming tonight. I am currently resource hunting so I can upgrade all of my shit. Oh, we got several things here. We've got flat out a lithium. There's a shale outcrop, which could have a couple things in it. Gold, useless. And this could also have gold, useless in it. But it's lead, which is useful, so I don't mind so much. You doing a bit of Google Translate there, Tiloti? You'd be surprised how often that turns up things that aren't quite correct. Not that I'd know, my French is in an advanced state of disrepair. Just gonna check that I did in fact at some point scan shale outcrops. Yeah, I have. Good. That means I can search for them anytime I want, which is a little bit important to me. Oops. More lithium. And since we're out of the sea moth, might as well put all my nice shiny new lithium into the storage compartment. One of those words. Alright, but I would like to get some diamond as well, because it is needed. So where is that beacon for Cannon Island? There it is. So Do the Voodoo, I can't remember the last time that I remember seeing you at one of these streams, but I have I've made a bit of progress. I've got a little bit more mobility now. I have a prawn suit, and I've got a bit more confidence moving out into kind of more dangerous areas. So yeah, it's a good time to be me, exploring the deadly, deadly oceans. Now I've been here, right? Yes, I remember the sharks. That might have been where I found the heartbreaking 2 pieces of the modification station and not the 3rd. Yeah, there's that other piece of wreckage. I remember here. I remember here. Alright. Here's me losing beacons again. Where the fuck am I going? It's like kind of this direction, right? Rendezvous point. Life pod. There it is, okay. Bladderfish. Haven't seen those for a while. God, it's like no... Whoa. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. I remember this place has lots of bone sharks. Go ahead and turn that light off, just in case. Just in case. Knowing my good sense of direction, I'm going to run myself directly into a bone shark. Yep, there you go. Told you. Wow, this is a riveting part of the stream. Hey. All right. Now, is this the island? This has got to be the actual island, right? Which means there's going to be dangerous enemies just hanging out nearby. Just hanging out nearby. Just waiting to phase into existence and fuck me up. Alright. Good stuff. Alright. Hopefully that will be safe there. Now I don't need to go back in here, so why am I walking towards it? Do the voodoo remembers I placed the rocket platform. So the rocket platform is still there, but I've sort of been prioritizing my smaller vehicles because I've gained sort of like the, I suppose you'd say, the ability to upgrade them. So I'm like, well, I'm going to upgrade them then, hey. Alright, now there are caves on this island that contain shit I want. Let's find them. I also haven't made any more progress with the whole deactivating this cannon business. So, not a huge amount of point to building the rocket until I've gone and cured myself of whatever infection this is. Or at least investigated. There's the ray. I want it. I want to scan it. No, don't run away. I want to scan you. I'm not even going to eat you. Oh, shit, there it is. I told you these things were near here. See him? Just hiding. The fuck are you, mate? The fuck are you? Can you attack me if I'm on land? Okay. Alright. All good. There's another one. Come here. I want to scan you. Oh, he's too far away. What if I climb higher? All I want in this world is to scan this flying ray without throwing myself off the cliff. I also want to be able to do it without throwing myself off the cliff, just to be really clear about that. If there's any monkey's paws listening to me. If I'm ever playing this game and it looks like I'm walking some really strange path, I guarantee it's because I'm looking down at the chat, which is not at a level with my head. I have to turn my head to the right and down to see anything in the chat. Which I'm going to do right now, which means I bet one of those little fucking spider things is going to attack me. Hello, I've had 2 more people come and join. Demon, I don't, what did I decide on? How to pronounce your name? Demon Zafan? That's how I'm going to pronounce it today. Hello, thanks for coming to the stream. And Eternity Dota 2, hello to you too as well. You can't scan the sky rays, because I tell you, I swear to God, I have almost scanned the sky rays before. Your pronunciation guide, I don't understand. Zafan? Zafan. Zafan. Got good pronunciations here. I don't think I've ever scanned one of these. Can you scan them? No. But I can attack them with my brand new knife. Where is it? Yeah, so dead. I disoriented myself and now I don't know how to get out. Oh, that's convenient. I'm right near the exit. Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Zaphin? Is that the right one? Alright, I know there's diamond in here. Right. Right. What the hell? I swear I've scanned these before. Oh my god, am I on it? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What happens when I... That... Yeah! You all saw that, right? You all saw that, right? Oh my god, someone clip that! I can't believe that just happened! I can't believe that just happened! Well, Eternity Dota 2, if you are still here. First of all, you're right, it seems like you can't scan them. However, it turns out you can ride them, which is even better. I can't believe that just happened. I've never seen that before. I mean, like I said, this is a blind playthrough. I haven't seen someone do a full run of Subnautica, but I was surprised. People here who have seen this fully played before, have you seen that happen before? How about this, where it just sits in the ground? Maybe I already have scanned it. I just don't remember. I don't know. That was a great thing. Probably the greatest thing that has happened to me on this stream. Check your data log tab. That's, you know, what a sensible suggestion. That's the data log. What do we want? Not that. Indigenous life forms. Fauna. Carnivores? No. Herbivores? No. Yes! Skyray! Oh, I'm a dumbass. But you know what? Me being a dumbass led to an incredible thing just now, so I can't really be mad at myself. You can be mad at me if you'd like, but I can't really be mad at myself for accidentally flying on a Skyray, because that was fucking awesome. Diamond. More diamond. Yet more diamond. And a gold. Useless gold. You know what? Let's keep that on. I move so much faster in the water now that I have those ultra glide fins. Whoa, what's down here? Ooh, that's pretty cool. Is there any dangerous predators down here waiting to eat me? No? Oh, that's nice. Cave bush. I don't think I've scanned cave bush. Nope, I've scanned it. But I don't think I have a sample of it. But this coral shell plate. Oh, that's just the same as some other stuff you can have. Blue palm, I'm pretty sure I both have and have scanned. Ah, fuck you. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's neat. Shell outcrop. Lithium. Good stuff. How did I leave here again? Up. Nice, simple up. Very early into this playthrough, if you're new to the stream, well, no, left click, thank you. I had an experience at a time when I had slow movement speed and low oxygen of getting myself lost in a cave and almost dying, which I'm sure is a fairly universal experience for people playing Subnautica, but it had a lasting impact on me. Not that it has really stopped me from going into those situations again. More that I'm glad that I now have more oxygen and higher movement speed. All right, round 2. Let's go down further. You know, I like the idea of going down here, but I fear what might actually happen in practice. Specifically that I suspect there's enemies. Ooh, that's cool, and I don't have it. Red wart I already have. Well, they're useful. Basically, I fear that one of those horrible things is going to be down here and kill me. Good old brain corals. Or that I'm going to get lost. But now that I have oxygen, to a certain extent, that isn't too bad. Spiked horngrass. Well, it looks like I've already scanned that one. Don't get lost in the caves. Sound advice. So far, basically, I've just been going down, right? Famous last words. I agree. I didn't come here to explore caves. I came here to... what's that word? Find lithium and diamond. Not gold. Alright, now I'm a little bit lost. But I'm confident that I can find my way out again. Here we go. Let's just wait for some more oxygen, but I'm pretty sure that's the way out there. Sphinx! What are you still doing up? Go to bed! And yes, Subnautica. This is my first ever playthrough. My computer. I bought it when it came out. And my computer at the time wasn't powerful enough to play it. And it just sat there. But now I do have a computer that's powerful enough to play it. And I'm really enjoying it. You're about to go to bed? That's good. Bad PC? Pretty much, yeah. And thank you for the stream earlier today. I really enjoyed it. This is the thing I said in the chat. There was something I was supposed to do in 10 minutes. This was the thing I was supposed to do in 10 minutes, and I delayed it because I was watching 90s CG stuff at Great Sphinx's channel, which I would highly recommend. He's a cool guy. If you have any interest in midis, especially, or in slightly older computer stuff, go give his channel a shot. It is good stuff. Why do I keep putting that away? It's not like it ever stops being useful. I always have fun at your stream, Sphinx. I'm only sad that I can't catch more of them, but the Australia East Coast US time difference is a bit of a bitch. Most of the regular person hours streams for you East Coasters happen while I'm at work in the afternoon. So you, Norix Wolf, Jabroni Mike, love to be able to watch more of them. Can't do it. Not at home. Whereas Vine Source hours, that I can do. because it's just a little bit later. Oh, you're on your west coast. Thanks for the follow, Sphinx. I really appreciate that. Why do I keep putting that away? Jesus fucking Christ. All right, I better start making my way back to the sea moth because I did not bring extra water. And I'm getting... But what do I care if I brought extra water or not? I have water trees right here on the island. Inventory full. Sounds about right. Yeah, we more or less are a full day ahead compared to you. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Not gonna lie, I was so surprised to see Great Sphinx here that I kind of entirely lost my train of thought. There we go. Sea moths over here. Time traveling Aussies, you bet your butt. We know what's going to happen before anyone else in the world, apart from New Zealanders, but that's fair because New Zealanders are just about the nicest people you'll ever meet in the entire world. I had the great opportunity when I was in high school to go on a school trip to New Zealand, and it was so nice. Everyone I met there was so nice. It's a beautiful country as well. I don't care about salt. Salt can fuck off. I get plenty of salt at home. Okay. I've sometimes heard people refer to New Zealanders as like the Canada to, like, if Australia was America, then New Zealand would be our Canada. But Canada has the same time zones as the US, right? Whereas New Zealand's ahead. They get to be the first country to ring in the new year. Or there might be some country, some small country in the Pacific that's just a little bit sooner. What, Kai, you don't like my hairdryer torch? You wound it. It's probably going to put out even less light now because you've hurt its feelings. All right. What do we reckon? Can I go back down here, find some more diamond and or lithium and not get lost again? Let's find out. How much space do I have in that old inventory? Just a little. Just a little. Just enough. What are the two large things in my inventory? They are plants, so I'm going to put them in my underwater garden. My octopus's garden, except all the octopuses in this game are murderous sea monsters, so I don't really want to call it my octopus's garden, just in case they hear about it and want to come hang out there. It is perilously close to that danger zone, so... The machines, one's the propulsion cannon, and one's the sea glide. So the sea glide helps me move faster. The propulsion cannon is the gravity gun, essentially, from Half-Life 2. There's one. Good stuff. Did I come down a different way to before? I feel like I did. That's a bit dangerous. Because I was kind of relying on this brain coral to be my waypoint. Are you not... Do I need to be just a little bit further over to get the oxygen here? There we go. Alright. Tonga and Samoa are ahead of us? Okay. Wrong button. You know what? When I start hitting wrong buttons, it's too dangerous to continue because I'm too distracted. Oh, but look, I found one. Gold. I don't want that. Is there anything else on roughly the same level as here? Did I... Was this the way I came before? Must be, right? I feel like it's relative... Whoa, I'm getting low on oxygen. I didn't even notice. Alright, let's head back to that there brain coral for just a tick. Oxygenate, and then head back up. You know, I probably can actually get up without the oxygenation, but just a little bit nervous about it. Alright, let's try that again. Torches that fit in your pocket and light up an entire street like it's daytime. The best self-defense tool available for Aussies. You know, I don't ever recall, like, being told, like, by a parent or anything like that, that I should always have a mag light in my car. It's just sort of knowledge that I absorbed through living. Alright, now that I'm just oxygenating, let me just check out the chat real quick. So for those not familiar with my my streaming setup, I have a tablet that I use to check chat because I only have one monitor, and it's set sort of down and to the right of my actual screen, so it's very difficult for me to read it while I'm playing something. All right, let's see. Oh, Sphinx, you've been to New Zealand? Yeah, it's lovely. I've got to say, the only thing that I would really check out before, if you actually seriously considered moving there, just have a quick check about the internet situation. High-tech stream, totally. I do need to get a second monitor, but they're expensive, and I just bought a capture card yesterday, and that was expensive. It's bloody 270 Australian dollars, which is like, oh shit, our exchange rate is absolute balls at the moment with the US, but it's like at least like 220 American dollars. Our exchange rate is so shit at the moment. Like a $5 Twitch sub is costing me $8 at the moment. What else we got? Oh, Zathan, you've been in Japan, but also to Perth, Sydney, Tasmania, and Darwin. Speaking of Tasmania, if anyone's into the band Pond, their new album Tasmania is pretty good. Check it out. It only came out like 2 days ago. It's good shit. Pond is made up of people who used to be in Tame Impala, if you're curious about them. Zathan, I used to live in Japan as well. 3 years I used to live there. Probably not quite the same place as you. I lived in Ibaraki, which is just north of Tokyo. Yeah, the internet is expensive. Yeah, in Australia, it's the same, very expensive internet as well. I'm just keeping an eye on my hydration level, but this seems like a pretty safe place, and I've got water trees outside, so it's fine. Yeah, internet in Australia is also really expensive, but I believe the speed is a bit faster in Australia compared to New Zealand, or it certainly used to be. Chilodig says, can we sub to your Twitch? No. So the way it works with Twitch, I can talk about this while I'm moving, and Sphinx, if you are still here, feel free to correct me if I get any points on this wrong. But the way it works with Twitch is once you have 50 followers, and I think there's also a time requirement, like time streamed per week, you can become an affiliate. And once you're an affiliate, once you have X many people sub to you, then you start to get paid. So I think it has to equal $100 worth of subs before Twitch is willing to give you any money. So, oh shit, I killed the tree. So, I mean, it's run by Amazon. You don't expect them to have the greatest deal for creators, right? I don't even know what's causing that shadow. Is that it? Nope. Not even going to try thinking about that. Yeah. For affiliate, you can get subs and bits, and you got to get $100 within time period, and then they pay you 45 days later. Yeah. So I'm not going to be quitting my day job anytime soon. But it would be nice to make affiliate just so I could get emotes. That would be fun. That's really all it would be too. But yeah. There was a news article that came out in Australia sometime this week talking about the conditions for workers in our Amazon, like the warehouses for Amazon. I think we only have the one in Australia down in Dandenong in Victoria. And just the amount of like speed they're expected to work under, and like they say our workers are totally allowed to take toilet breaks, but at the same time, if it takes away from your efficiency markers, what the hell is causing these anyway, if it takes away from like your efficiency and your speed, then like are you really allowed to take toilet breaks if it's negatively affecting how your performance is going to be evaluated? Anyway, Twitch is owned by the same company as Amazon. Well, it's owned by Amazon, so yeah. But I can also understand the idea of not wanting to pay people if they're only going to be paid 15 cents because processing transactions is expensive. Why have I walked past it 3 times already? Got to bring your piss bottle to work. Yeah, pretty much. Perfect job for gamers then, right? Got all those... What? Oh, that's that salt that I threw on the ground. Okay. Big fucking piece of salt. Ah, yeah, I can pick up some titanium or something on the way back. That's fine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Is the tide rising? I don't think so. I'm not sure this place has tides. I'm not sure this place has moons, to be honest. Oh, it has at least one moon or a planet that's nearby enough that it would be causing a tidal effect. Yeah, Sphinx, I feel the same way. Like, it would be really great to be able to control that quality issue, because, Australian internet, it's okay for me, but I live, like, in an apartment building that has some of the best internet in Australia. It's not the best you can get, but, it's kind of, like, one of the relatively good options. Plenty of people in Australia are still working with internet options that are, in America, you consider them, like, 10, 15 years old. So... Oh, are these caves that I was just in before? Bet they are. Bet they are. So yeah, the idea of being able to control quality is something that I would really like to have. But partner is a motherfucker to get. What is it? What's the really ridiculous one? It's the viewer average. For me, getting an average of 75 viewers is God, maybe 3-4 years I could do that. If I'm still doing this in 3-4 years. Hello, Ash. You still on tour, or you back? It doesn't count hosts? Jesus. I mean, I suppose in one way that makes it more egalitarian. It means that, bigger streamers can't just sort of boost their friends up. But at the same time, nuclear reactor fragment, yes, fucking please. Ooh, I wonder if there's like another one of those around here somewhere. Okay, alright, so it doesn't count hosts if you are being viewed on the host. So, if people fall asleep watching Vinny, that doesn't count. But if they decide to actually go to your channel so they can participate in the chat, then it counts. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, 55 to 18, that's like, Jesus. And that's the other thing, like I like to do streams on Mondays that are just relaxing shit that I want to play, and my average viewers for those, like, obviously I don't have quite the same following yet that you do, but my average viewers for that is like 4 people, and they're all people that I actually know in real life who just want to hang out and chat, which is nice. Not gonna knock that. That's a lovely way to stream, but it's kind of shitty that it pulls down my average, and that if I really wanted to be a partner, it would be more advantageous for me to not do what I want to do. Still on tour, Ash? Hope it's going well. Hope you're not too tired. Getting enough sleep. And driving safe and all that. Alright, where should we go? Well, there's lots of bone sharks around here that I'm not too thrilled about, so I guess we'll go home. You don't tell most people IRL that you stream. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've had a couple of people. God, there's a lot of bone sharks around here. Jesus Christ. Like probably my first 15 followers were people I actually knew in real life, which I really appreciated. Like, some of these people were people that, you know, already watched streams, but other people kind of got into it just to watch me, and I was like, you know, that's like the nicest thing. What an incredibly nice thing to do for someone, to do that. Oh no, Ash, you slept during the day? No! Rip night sleep. I was going to look around for that nuclear reactor fragment, hey. Totally got distracted with that. You want me to make torpedoes and fuck up bone sharks? I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's not their fault that I need to get in and, like, fuck around in their home territory. I feel the same about real sharks in Australia. Like, if you're going to go and surf in a place where there are sharks, then, you know, they're probably going to attack you if you look like a seal that they can eat. Straight to home because I have no inventory space left. Let's have a look. Safin says, about 8 years ago, if you got on Twitch, you would have gotten the required subs and affiliate status, but now it's a bit harder to get. Yeah. What time zone are you in, Safin? Are you in North America? Again, I'm looking at the chat right now, so if I'm about to run into a wall, you'll know why. In New Orleans. That's pretty cool. Oh look, I'm home. Whoops. I have a really bad sense of direction, both in real life and in video games, so I probably should have been able to work that out based on the biome that I was moving through, but nope. So for any new viewers that haven't seen my house before, let me show it off because I'm very proud of it. Okay, so here is my moon pool and my scanner room over here. This is my 3-story main house. Here is my Seamoth parking spot. And this room has my bioreactor, this has my farm, and this one has my water filter machine. And over here is my not octopus's garden, please don't come and kill me monsters. Okay. Drop a beacon and name it main base. You should always be able to see it. I don't actually have to worry about that because above my main base, you will notice that I have my Cyclops and also my rocket platform. So those are marked as well. They have beacons. And I think I actually do have a beacon. I think it's called New Home Site. I just don't always have it activated. So there we go. Look at these little friends. I love robots so much. Oh, they got the little drone wheelie bits and they've got a little tail and oh, they're cute. Cutest boys. Still need to build the rocket? Yeah, I do still need to build the rocket. What's my next step? I can do this probably today. I've got lubricant. Don't you start again, chat, on the lubricant. I can do copper wire and I can do a plasteel ingot. So I can do that. So yeah. I'm just reading back up the chat again. Just checking my vital statistics and reading back up the chat again. Sphinx says, even if you meet all the requirements for applying for partner, they don't always accept you right away. Yeah, I had heard that. And then they sometimes give partner to people who don't have the requirements. Yeah, that one, I have heard about that, and that is definitely strange. I'm sure they have reasons, but bit obtuse for us to understand. Kai says that he'd feel happy if a shark came into your yard, but yeah, you're swimming in their larder. Absolutely. Anything else here? Where's the bedroom? I will show you the inside of my house as well. Oh, Infinity, you're here too. I didn't even see you. Hi, thanks for coming.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So this is the bedroom. The bed is right in the middle of the room because that's the only place the game will accept it being placed for reasons. And I will probably fill this with green walls at some point. Posters? Yeah, you bet your butt. Got my little nerd shrine. Got the plushies, got the figures, got the posters. This is the weeb zone. Look at these cute little ones. It says Arcade Gorge Toy. Does anyone know if that's like a previous game that the devs made? It's so cute though. Look at him. It's like a little... It's almost like a different version of a Cubone, you know what I mean? With a little skull thing going on. I think so, at least. So there's the bedroom upstairs. This is my observation area. You can't see much at the moment, but it's night. But essentially, out here is safety. Out here is safety. Out here is a drop-off with monsters in it. So I picked a really good place to build my house. It's actually really convenient because it means if I do almost die, I can just come straight back to the house and heal up. So it sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm actually not. It is actually convenient to be sort of living here at the edge of everything. This is my reasonably organized central room with all my fabrication shit. This is my corridor that fish keep swimming through. No fish here at the moment. Obviously they're shy and don't want to show themselves now that I have an audience. But they swim through here all the time. Oh, yeah, did you just see that one? It just flew up through here. Amazing. Bioreactor in here. I do need the bioreactor because now that I have the water filtration machine in here, I use up just a little bit more energy rather than I can actually handle. So, yeah. Get one of those into me. Sphinx, you built your base somewhere near here as well? Yeah, so I think it's kind of a great place to build, certainly in sort of the early and mid game section, because it's kind of near everything you need on top of everything else, and it's a reasonable distance from both the two islands and also from the Aurora wreck. So it works out quite well. Can I grow water trees? That was literally a water tree that I grew in there. The bulbo tree. I had one. Could grow more if I really wanted to, but no. I'm fine. Good. There it is. Bulbo tree. Did I make the bobblehead? I don't think I have a bobblehead yet. No cat poster though. I might have left it back in the Aurora. I went to the Aurora quite a few streams ago and I had some stuff that I couldn't take, but I don't remember what it was. Just reading the chat again. Oh, I've got to get that second monitor. If people are actually going to come watch the streams, I've got to get a second monitor. The bobblehead is in one of the life pods. Okay. Maybe one I haven't been to yet. That's exciting. Asherin, thanks for sticking that Lubemobile jingle in my head for the rest of the evening and probably the rest of the week, in fact. For anyone who is not an Australian watching this stream, Lubemobile is the name of sort of like a mechanic chain or franchise in Australia. And they have this really distinctive jingle that all Australians know from a very early age. And it goes, Loopmobile will come to you, 1330, 32. And then there's this child that's lost both of its front teeth. And they say, that's 1330, 32. And I've been hearing that for 30 years of my life. I think they even still use it, maybe. Oh no, I'm out of bloody gold being a problem. I have overflow storage in my bedroom. Just hoarding gold in my bedroom, it's fine. It's jewelry. Look at all this fucking gold. Put some more silver in there as well. Sphinx has 3 monitors. I have 2 at work, and I can't imagine doing the work that I do with only 1. It's really required to have both. That's ruby. Where's salt? Salt's over here. If I wanted to be really proactive, I would get you know, like one of those suspended monitor setups. At the moment, the monitor I use is just, it just sits on the actually it sits on a stack of a dictionary and 3 copies of my master's thesis. Because that's all I had to raise it to the level that I need to have it at, so that I'm not craning my neck to view it. All right. Oh, that's right. I have shit in the Seamoth. Ashmelon says, where else do you keep your hoarded gold and silver? Well, there's no option in this game to make like a dragon's pile of riches to sleep on, which I think is a terrible oversight. I didn't mean to get in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, like, can you really say that this game is fully shipped if it doesn't have the option to make a dragon's hoard? I don't know if you can. Lithium. Lithium, lithium, lithium. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, Jesus. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make a plasteel ingot. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got tons of lithium. So let's just go ahead and make that plasteel ingot. Get all this shit out of my inventory. Tilotic says my monitor rests on D&D 4th edition rulebooks. Well, what are you going to do with them now that 5th edition is out? That seems like a perfectly reasonable use of your available resources. Oops, that was the wrong... There we go. When did 5th edition come out, Tilotic? I don't actually know. Bulbo Horde. See, when you say Bulbo Horde, my brain goes to Bilbo Horde, and the reason it goes to that is because Smaug, right, in Lord of the Rings? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not going to say what I'm missing out loud because people are going to make a big deal out of it. A few years ago. The fuck is my everything? Where the fuck is my everything? There it is. What was bad about 4th edition compared to 5th edition? Short version. Short version. I'm not interested in viewing an essay on this point. But if you can do a short version... Alrighty, let's have a look. Oh, banger. Oh, I wanted that to be longer. It's just a cool sound effect. I wanted that to be a song. But yeah, I desperately would like a second monitor to have OBS or the Twitch dashboard in, and the Twitch chat, of course. Especially too now that I've started streaming Switch games. Kind of a pain in the ass to do that without the second monitor. All right, so we need, I can actually make this one as well, but I don't want to yet. The other thing is I don't actually think I have the ability to scan for nickel yet. So for anyone, I have a fun story to tell about the Cyclops for anyone who wasn't here in the stream when I made it, which is that I made it, right? It lives here. And then I immediately took it out into Monster Zone and got attacked by a monster. And it got down to 30% health before I managed to get it out of there. And then I spent the next 10 minutes running around all over it, making sure it didn't burn down. So that was an extremely fun way to start off with the Cyclops, and I haven't taken it out since. Good times, good memories. Still have too much lithium. Stick that lead away. All right, well, I came here to build some shit for my vehicles, right? That was the whole point of today's stream. What do I need for this? A plasteel ingot and 3 rubies. Well, that's doable now that I have shit tons of titanium and adequate lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds like a stressful time. It was a pretty stressful time at the time. And plasteel ingot. OBS now has Twitch integration with the new update. I haven't actually installed the new update yet because I haven't really been in the mood to go and fix all of my settings if it, for instance, gets rid of all my audio settings. Because I'm shit at audio. So I'm gonna have to go relearn everything again if it goes away. So, what's my upgrades over here, right? But yeah, Twitch integration is definitely a strong motivation to do that install. Hey, probably should do that. Whoa, voice, please. Can you tell I haven't been drinking during the stream? As in water? Some people having new problems with the new OBS settings. I think that's inevitable when something comes out for the first time, that there's going to be problems with it. Sweet. So what's my max depth now? Let's find out. $900 meters. Oh, yeah. When you started OBS today, all your settings and scenes were missing. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to be investigating that backup option then before I upgrade. Thank you for the warning. Very appreciated. I could do a repulsion cannon. Sounds like fun watching you stream while getting drunk. Trust me, I'm more fun drunk in person, but I don't do that, so should have known me when I was in my early 20s. I only started streaming Sphinx like a 3rd of January, something like that, so I don't exactly have a very well-defined system yet. But, oh, for God's sake, no water yet? Jesus. But, yeah, especially for the stuff you do with more varied sources, I can't imagine trying to do that without well set up scenes. Just reading back up the chat, I'm sure I missed a couple things. They tried to make 4th edition of Brain Please D&D more like WoW. That's a shame. Already have that. can have chat in your OBS window in the new update. That's good shit. Yeah, Ash, I've played 5th edition. I've only played 5th edition. And it is relatively easy, so long as the DM tells me which dice to roll and which stats to be looking at, I can just about manage it. I'm kind of familiar with the idea because the game that I stream on Thursday nights, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Knights of the Old Republic 1 as well, is based on the D&D architecture in the background. Tilodig knows which one. I can't remember myself which architecture it uses in the background, but yeah. I'm sort of vaguely familiar with the idea, but unless someone's telling me which dice to roll, I am lost. D&D 3? Okay. Alright. Drill arm. I can do that. Titanium 5, lithium, and diamond 4. Was it the leviathans or the crab squids that attacked me? Well, I think it was, it had lots of arms and a mouth. I'm not quite sure which one that is, but that sounds like a crab squid. I would call that a crab squid if I ran into it, I suppose. So it was probably a crab squid. The irony of not hydrating enough while playing a watery game. Well, you can't drink this water. You've got to, you know, desalinate. Desalinate? Jesus Christ. Desalinate it first. What was I looking for? I'm not used to talking this much. Getting confused. But I do appreciate everyone being here and chatting. It's been really nice. And I don't remember how much lithium, so I'll just take a bunch of it. Gonna lay down and keep the stream on the TV. Go to sleep, Sphinx. You've been up for ages. I am so chuffed that you came to watch tonight. I am really, like, so happy. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Like I said, did I seriously only pick up 4 titanium? For fuck's sake. So yeah, have a great sleep. But I am really happy that you came and you had a chat and you enjoyed the stream. If you happen to be awake for any other streams, feel free to check those out too. And thanks again for the follow. Have a great night. Titanium 5. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Yep, they're good. But yeah, streaming while drunk? Don't think I'm going to be doing that. Don't think I'm going to be doing that. Alrighty. Oh no, Sphinx. No, no, no. That's not legal where I am. Aerogel and titanium? I think I'm out of titanium again. Might have some upstairs. No one would ever do that, right, Sphinx? No, no, no. Seriously don't have any titanium anywhere. Jesus Christ. I guess I did make a bunch of plasteel ingots. You know, I worry when I see North Americans and Canadians in my chat because I'm like, guys, it's fuck off o'clock in the morning where you are. What are you doing? What are you doing? But I am very grateful when you're watching my streams. So if you have to be awake, I'm glad you can be awake with me. The last couple of weeks I've been going to bed between 5 and 6 a.m. Jesus, Sphinx. Come here, dinner. Oh my god! Are you serious? I love that I have a shishka knife now. A fish kebab, that's what I'm saying. Real Sphinx hours. Alright, Sphinx. Sleep well. Thanks for the stream again. I really enjoyed it. Alright. Eat the fish. Ash says, you wouldn't have to be drunk to start, but then we could see how your playing devolves as your intoxication increases. I really don't think I would be comfortable. And, okay, there's also rules, okay? So, you can't be... I just ate that creep vine instead of putting it in the bioreactor. I just ate it. Fuck's sakes. You can't be wasted. You can't be irresponsibly wasted on stream. You will get yourself banned. They don't mind you having like a drink if you want one or whatever, but you, and I suspect like if you wanted to be streaming, as you know, I have a mature age on my stream. So you've got to be 18. You've got to say you're 18 to watch my stream. I don't know if they would have stricter rules if you were not using that. I would assume so. I would certainly, if I was in charge of the business, want to make sure that children weren't watching people drink alcohol.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, you still got to be careful with that, which is fair enough. Like, they wouldn't want to be seen as promoting irresponsible behavior or anything like that. You don't grow any sea plants near your base? Well, I mean, I have all the wild ones near my base, so I feel like I don't particularly need to grow any specifically. I can go out and catch some food and get some fuel for the bioreactor at the same time. The fuck am I going to do with all this salt, guys? Look at it. Look at it! Oh well. Okay, I guess we're looking for titanium again, hey? I need a little titanium so I can get the torpedo arm. I would like a torpedo arm before I stop. What's the time? 10:20? Yeah, I can go a little longer. Probably like no more than half an hour longer, but probably a little bit less than that, honestly. Why am I even getting this out? I'm going to get in the sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, this time I am literally just going to go to the life pod and get any wreckage that I see along the way. I'm sure there's still stuff on the ground between old home and new home. Make more water for long hauls from base. Yeah, I could do that. That's probably a good idea, in fact. I need to do long hauls rather than just wait for the water filtration machine. Just make a bunch out of bleach. As you can see, there's coral tubes. That was one of my big defining decisions. Actually, no, you're right. You know what? It wasn't, because when I made my base, I was a dumbass and I didn't understand that you could make bleach. So I was like, shit, I've made my base somewhere where there aren't any bladderfish. And then a very nice person in my chat told me that, in fact, I did not need bladderfish anymore because I had access to coral tubes and salt. Conveniently, I made my base near both coral tubes and salt. So that's good. Two ashes in here. Oh my gosh, there are. There's Ashmelon and there's Asheron. All right. I'll try and be more careful about that in the future. You know, I changed teams at work recently, but in my old team, I could be referring to any one of 4 Michaels in a given conversation. God help you if you're a man called Michael, that's all I can say. Oh, is that a wreckage? That looks like a wreckage. Oh, there might even be 2. Yeah, there's another one. Right, well, there's 8 titanium. Straight up. Oh, 12. Sweet. I feel like Tlodig says someone at work has his name. I feel like guys maybe have it worse than girls do. Maybe. I mean, like there's plenty of women that share the same names as well, but I feel like there's an awful lot of men called Michael, John, like James, Robert, that sort of group of names. Right, I don't even need to go back there. I just need to go home. We're home. They're home. If you do a blind playthrough, you wouldn't know about a lot of easy use items. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just picked up a deep shroom by chance while I was in a deep biome before, just because I wanted to plant it in my garden, and I found out, oh, you can make hydrochloric acid out of this, and then you can make another advanced material once you have hydrochloric acid. And I was like, wow, I would have never known about that if I didn't want to plant a garden. Righty. They were referred to as good name and you're referred to as evil name. Well, that does check out of you in my experience. Alright, what were we doing? Torpedo arm, right? Which I have conveniently forgotten everything that I need for. I remember I need lithium and titanium, but I'm sure there's a third item that I need. Aerogel, right. Don't worry, Tlodig, I'm not going to end the stream without making a torpedo arm for you. And then next time, in fact, you know what? Maybe if I have the materials, I'll even make some torpedoes this time. And then next time we can go out and try and kill some monsters with torpedoes. How does that sound? Why am I going in this direction? I don't want to be here. Aerogel. I could just look at my blueprints instead of going back and forth. That would be the intelligent thing to do. That would be the intelligent thing to do. How intelligent do you think why the fuck am I here? I'm getting tired and I've been speaking a lot. This is the problem. Alright. I was the fuck here because I need to make aerogel. That's why I was the fuck here. Rubies. Okay, we are getting low on rubies. Might need to go collect some rubies next time. But I can do that with torpedoes. Because there are dangerous creatures in the areas where I collect rubies. Alright, torpedo arm. Here we go. And what do I need for the torpedoes? Titanium and magnetite. I can make like 2. Because magnetite is a little bit of a rare material. But now that I have the drill arm, I could go mine some of the big deposits of magnetite. So I think next stream is going to be a prawn suit stream for sure. Alright, so we've got torpedoes. Can I put it in here? No, it has to go in the arm. So now I don't think I can pick things up. I haven't actually tried. I suppose I could try right now. No, I'll try next time. Next time is fine. And I can still get 4 more upgrades in there. I suppose if I'm going to be attacking things, I should be able to defend as well, so let's go ahead and make that hull upgrade if I can. I need 4 diamonds. I might have 4 diamonds. I might also have just about 3 nickels. That'd be good if I could get that. That'd be great, but I don't know how to get crystalline sulfur yet, so we'll hold off on that one. Let's see if we've got 3 nickel and 4 diamond. Over here. Exactly 3 nickel. How lucky is that? I need ruby. Oops. I don't need to rename the locker. And 4 diamond. We got that? No, only 2. Did I leave anything in the sea moth? Just to check. Okay. So we can't make the extra defensive capabilities, but we can get that depth upgrade, which is good because sometimes I do accidentally fall off things when I'm in the oh, I need plasteel ingot and 2 rubies. Okay. And yes, apologies that I'm not just checking my blueprints, but for some reason this just works better in my brain to check this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got 10. Cool. Alright, plasteel ingot. I was talking about accidentally falling off things in the prawn suit, right? I definitely foresee a situation if I didn't get that upgrade where I fell off a ledge and immediately crushed my prawn suit to destruction and died due to depth. Alright. I see you don't have the other prawn arms yet. I have made the 2 prawn arms that I have found the blueprints for. So I have the drill arm here and the torpedo arm here. Oh, and there's the torpedo bay. Okay, so I guess you load torpedoes in there. But yeah, if there's other 1,300 meters, sweet. If there are other arms to be found, no, I haven't found them yet. Alright. Alright, you know, let's go ahead and make a couple of torpedoes for Tilotig before I log off for the night. But I think this time is pretty good for me to stop. I have work in the morning. It's 10:30 where I am. There we go. Vortex torpedo. And it gives me 2. How big are they in my inventory? That's pretty important to know. Small. Okay, that's good. And, no, I don't want to access upgrades. I want to access torpedoes. Oh, and it came with 2. Oh, sweet. How nice is that? So now I have a full loadout of torpedoes. Nice. We're making some good progress. We built a new thing in the rocket. We added a bunch of upgrades to the sea moth and also now to the prawn suit. We gained a lot of materials. We lost a lot of materials. We had a ridiculous fucking, well, I guess it wasn't a glitch, but I did get carried off of the Earth by a sky ray, which was a good time. And I didn't die, which was the most exciting part of that. Let's just get all my shit away. No rubies. No rubies left. No lead on me. Those gas pods away. Cool. See if I've got some of that there. Water ready to go. Yeah, cool. And 1,000,000 salt, as is the usual fashion. The riding the sky ray thing can also happen with spider crabs. I should try that sometime. I feel like they're a little less dangerous. I mean, I suppose they do sometimes throw themselves off of cliffs, but at the same time, sky rays kind of live in the sky as a general rule, so. All right. What do I have to do to turn the propulsion cannon into the repulsion cannon? Is that doable, like, literally right now? Computer chip and magnetite. I might not have enough table coral for a computer chip. Table coral sample, gold and copper wire. Oh, apparently. Apparently, I foresaw this problem a little bit earlier. Alright. We'll upgrade the propulsion cannon as the last thing, because making all the upgrades was certainly the name of tonight's stream, so just go ahead and do that. Why can't I do this yet? Oh, magnetite. Smart. I swear I have the memory of a bladderfish. Which do you think is the stupidest of the Subnautica fishes? Maybe the peeper? I mean, it can't have much brain in there with the big eye, right? Cool. All right. We are upgraded. The rock rub? I don't think I've come across that one yet, but hopefully I will next time. Is the nerd corner. There's the sky. Let's look out at monster drop-off. Fabulous. Just save here. Thank you very much, guys, for coming to check out the stream tonight. If you're new and you haven't given me a follow yet and you'd like to see more of this, then make sure to hit that follow button. But I think most of the people here tonight are people that I've seen before, and thank you so much for coming to check out the stream again. I've been having a lot of fun with Subnautica. I feel like I'm really making some progress now. I will be playing, I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow night yet, actually. I could play more Katamari. I could play more Flower, even though I've always finished it. Sphinx, go to sleep, for fuck's sake! Thank you so much, but seriously, you're going to wake up at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon at this rate. Yeah, I'll be playing KOTOR again, KOTOR 2 on Thursday. That is my big thing that I'm trying to get through at the moment. We're on Duxon Onderon at the moment, which is pretty fun. Just met Mandalore. He seems like a pretty cool guy. And definitely more Subnautica, same time next week. So thanks for coming, guys. It's become nighttime in the game as though to wish you good night. So I will wish you good night. Have a great night, guys. Have a good sleep. Sphinx, if I see one more chat message from you, there's going to be trouble. Oh, it was just an eclipse. It wasn't actually night. Go to bed anyway, though. All right. See you later, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.